What is up, everybody? Mr. Play Dr. Gamer here, back with another video for y'all today. And in today's video, I want to talk about Black Ops 7 and how Black Ops 7 is not getting off to a good start. Black Ops 7 haven't even reached 100,000 players. Black Ops 6 on launch had more players than Black Ops 7 do right now. And if you go to SteamDB, you see that Arc Raiders is number one because Arc Raiders is blowing up. Battlefield 6 is second place, and Call of Duty is dead third. So yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is not doing so hot. And if you want the numbers, here is the number of me currently recording. Here's the numbers. Arc Raider got a player count of 3,609. Battlefield 6 has a player count of 2,014. And Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, a game that released yesterday at the time of the recording, only has 83,000 players. They not even at 1,000 players. They are literally at 83,000 players. And this game had recently released. And if you play Call of Duty Black Ops 6, or you looked at Call of Duty Black Ops 6 last year, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on its launch, they had a player count of 3,000 players on launch. 300,000 players on launch. So Black Ops 7 is literally losing out to Black Ops 6 when it came to launch players. Black Ops 7 is not doing so hot right now, and therefore litany a reason why Black Ops 7 is not doing so well right now. And one of those things is the campaign. The campaign of Black Ops 7 for most people is not being received well. A lot of people with the campaign of Black Ops 7 saying that the campaign makes no sense and the campaign is just weird. Not the good weird, the bad kind of weird, where it don't belong in the story. Like if you play Black Ops 7 story, a lot of people would say the Black Ops 7 story don't even feel like a Call of Duty game. People say it feels like Destiny with some of the stuff that Black Ops 7 doing. And I'm gonna show you one clip that people have been spreading all over the internet of the absurdity of the Black Ops 7 campaign. So this is this one clip of the Black Ops 7 campaign where you had to have a boss fight against this giant soldier. And this looked like a Destiny boss. Like if you play Destiny 2, you realize how you had these bullet sponge bosses where you're supposed to shoot until it dies. Well, yeah, Call of Duty now got those in this campaign where you basically got like a Destiny style 2 boss. And this boss is just, it don't belong in a military shooter or a semi-realistic military shooter. This is not realistic at all. And this is the common complaint about Black Ops 7 is the campaign make no sense. Like people say the story of the campaign is all over the place. It's not grounded. It's not realistic. It's nonsensical. They literally just say, you know what, screw it. Screw trying to be realistic. Let's just go all out on the fantasy or supernatural elements and put them in Call of Duty, which it don't belong in. Like Call of Duty is supposed to be a military grounded game, and them putting this stuff in Call of Duty rightfully made a lot of people upset. And then people like, bro, what am I playing? Am I playing a COD or I'm playing a Destiny? Or even people comparing the boss to Destiny, or playing a Destiny 2 boss, because the campaign, a lot of people say, don't make no sense. I didn't buy this game. I ain't planning on buying this. I'll probably pick it up later when it goes on sale. But for right now, I'm not really eyeing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. But yeah, people saying, yeah, the campaign don't make no sense. The campaign is awful. And overall, people just not vibing with it. People just say, yo, the campaign it's not realistic. It's not grounded. The story is not interesting. Matter of fact, people say the story is confusing. And it's not even like a single player mode because you got to be connected to the internet to order to play the campaign. Oh yeah, by the way, you got to order to play the campaign, you got to be connected to the internet. Yeah, the campaign for Black Ops 7 requires you to be connected all time to the internet. And if you have an update, you get kicked out of the campaign. And it makes so bad these campaigns don't got no checkpoint. So if you are in the middle of a mission and you know how Call of Duty love doing their random updates, trust me, they do it all the time. If you get kicked from that mission, you had to do that mission all over again. And it makes it bad. It's not like what I heard so far, it's not like the linear style mission from older Call of Duty titles. These are like Warzone open world missions where you have to do certain objectives, and people saying, yeah, these ain't like a linear game, ain't not a linear mission. You had to do different objectives. You gotta go different places. You gotta travel all over the map, and people saying it kind of get boring, especially if you playing it by yourself, because these missions aren't designed for single player. They are actually designed for multiplayer. So people are like, the online is virtually the campaign virtually an online mode where you gotta have an internet to play it. And if you decide to play the campaign solo, it's gonna be tedious because a lot of the campaign is designed to be played with co-op. Like the campaign of Black Ops 7 have co-op in mind. The single player aspect of Black Ops 7 is there, but it's not designed to be played single player. It's way more enjoyable if you have people to play it with. So that's another reason people complain about it. The campaign is just trash. The campaign is just not good. It's not grounded. And people just saying, hey, when I buy a Call of Duty game, I want to have a grounded campaign. Which, yeah, that's what you buy a COD game for. You buy a COD game if you buy it for the campaign, which I know most people don't buy it for the campaign. But if you buy a Call of Duty game, you want to have a grounded story. You don't want to have all this other stuff going on, which makes no sense, especially within the world of Call of Duty, which is supposed to be, like I said, a military style game. And this is just not a military style game. This is, I don't know what this is. It almost like they want to go full fantasy and just be like, you know what, we don't want to be a military game no more. We just want to go full fantasy, which, hey, their decision, but it's just like, dude, you cutting off all your fan base. You cutting off the people that love the grounded atmosphere of your stories. And so far as the multiplayer, a lot of people have been saying they enjoy the multiplayer. A lot of people actually like the multiplayer. I really can't say too much about the multiplayer because I ain't see a lot of people complain about it. But I think people love it because I think there's just no skill-based matchmaking, so you don't have to worry about the SBMM kicking your butt all the time. So you can actually have a fun time in the game. So I ain't really heard anything about the multiplayer. A lot of people just been complaining about the campaign so far. But people are just like, yo, this Call of Duty ain't performing like it is. Like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is getting beaten by Arc Raiders that has a player count of 369,000 players. Battlefield, which had a current player count of 214,000, and Call of Duty just sitting with 83,000 players. It is getting demolished by Arc Raiders and Battlefield. And if you take last year, Call of Duty had 3,000 players on launch. So this is a drastic, and I mean this is a drastic fall off for Call of Duty. Which this game's supposed to look. Everybody know Call of Duty gonna sell well. Like if I think Black Ops 7 ain't gonna make it profit back, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna make it profit back. But with this game, this game is literally the most fall off for Call of Duty ever. This game is performing not that good. And I think people are just kind of tired of Call of Duty, especially the Black Ops. I think it's time for them to put Black Ops up for right now and go back to Modern Warfare. But what they really need to do is that they just need to take a year off. What they need to do is that they need to have one Call of Duty game, support that Call of Duty game for 2 years, then release another one. and just keep on doing it. Because not only that people will have more time to spend with the current Call of Duty game, it also give the developers more time to actually work on the next Call of Duty game without them feeling rushed or they had to do all this unnecessary stuff just to make a cohesive game. And all I think is really hurting Call of Duty right now is that I don't think the annual release is working no more. I think it's outdated. They need to say, hey, we need to have 2 years to work on a Call of Duty game. We're gonna have each Call of Duty game gonna last 2 years, which is good because your purchase will last longer and you will get a better product when the next one comes out. So yeah, Call of Duty right now ain't doing so hot. It's literally getting beat by Arc Raider. We have a player count of 369,000. Battlefield, we have a player count of 214,000. And it's just sitting here with 83,000. On a weekend, may I add. This is a weekend I'm making this video. It is Saturday, the day after the game release. And it's sitting here with 83,000. Dude, the weekend, this game should be booming, man. Like, dude. It is kind of abysmal that this game is sitting at 83,000 players on a weekend of all things. But yeah, that's the reality is this game is not doing so hot, and I think hopefully they get the hint saying, hey bro, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better than this. This is not gonna fly. Like Black Ops 7 didn't have no hype behind it. Black Ops 7 is the least hyped Call of Duty game ever came out. I think Black Ops 7 had less hype than Advanced Warfare, and that game is not Advanced Warfare, but Infinite Warfare, and that game was hated across the board. This game had less hype than Infinite Warfare. Like nobody was talking about Black Ops 7. Nobody was mentioning the game. Everybody was talking about Battlefield 6. But there was like literally no peep about Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 was literally just out of conversation. Like nobody was talking about BO7. So that just shows you a lot of people did not care about Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 was not, nobody just cared about it. Nobody really wasn't vibing with it. And the player count shows it because it's no reason why a Call of Duty game on a weekend is sitting at 83,000 concurrent player on Steam, while Battlefield is sitting at 214,000, and Arc Raider is sitting at 369,000 players. It is no reason why Call of Duty should be sitting here with 83,000 on a weekend of all things. But anyway, be Mr. Play. That'll be another video. See y'all next time. Peace.